Hey, thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins, helping you along this twin flame journey. If this is your first time watching the channel, thank you so much for being here. Everything you need to know about how to contact me can be found down below in the description box. I would appreciate that. If you also would go to my website, TheDivineMaverick.com, there's some stuff over there that might interest you. I would love to work with you one-on-one. I still do that. I like to do that. That's really my lane. I want to talk to you. I want to put my hands on you. Shamando rabasaya, wo shandada. You know what I mean? Figuratively. I want to send that good love and light. So with that being said, watch out for these scammers because they will try to contact you as me and say all kinds of stuff and try to get your money and all kinds of things or give you a word through a text message or email. I don't do that. There's nothing wrong with that if somebody does that for you, but I like to talk to you. So, and if I do something like that, it'll be very, very clear that I'm saying I'm sending out text message readings. I would say that, but if you've been around me any length of time, I don't really do that. It's a whole mood over here, right? This is a whole mood, baby. You want this? Come and get this love. But listen, I know the title probably got you going, what? I want to tell you a little story or just a little snippet of something. I have a beautiful, beautiful client that has a child on the other side. And I know that she won't mind me saying his name because it's a whole movement now, Henry. Henry's now back where he came from, and that is a part of the heavens and the stars. And he acts as a guardian angel, not just for his mom, but just for everyone that is trying to get through. Everyone that needs a smile, everyone that needs a hug, everyone that needs some encouragement. Henry likes to manifest as a monarch butterfly. So if you've been seeing the monarch butterfly, then just know that it could be some of your loved ones, but if you are part of this tribe, because it's all energy, right? And we're all more connected than we know, then Henry could probably be helping you out. I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's butterfly cards. These are about different life stages. And so we'll get messages from there in a minute. But I want to say, even as it's appropriate, this is Memorial Day weekend. As a veteran, an Army and a Navy veteran that I am, this is a special time for me just to reflect on the sacrifices of service men and women. It's a time to honor those who have fallen because of war, sickness, disease, or those who have been on the front lines. And you can probably understand this because in your family, you might not have ever worn a military uniform, but you feel like you've been in the Army or you feel like you've been on the battlefield. And so I think it's fitting that Henry's energy, Henry's message would come to me so strongly as his mother told me a story about when things would get kind of hairy because Henry, had a long illness, and things you can imagine in and out of the hospitals and things like that, or being in a hospital because you might have been in a hospital. You might have had to help somebody that has been hospitalized. You might have had to pick up and move. You might be taking care of somebody right now that used to take care of you, but now they can't take care of themselves. You might be leaving a situation. You might have to leave something behind more than that you've been hanging on or dealing with or having in your life over 20 years or 10 years, or even if it's 2 months, maybe the sting isn't as great as a greater time length, but it doesn't really matter because it's energy, right? If 2 months can feel like 20 years, 20 years can feel like 2 months. You know what I mean? It's all relative, right? Speaking of relative, maybe your relatives shunned you or scandalized your name. I'm hearing somebody say. In other words, you are making major changes. There's stressors, the stress of life, the perceived stress of life, the good news, the bad news, the cycles, the breakups, the hindrances, the obstacles, or the things that happen. And then you say, but I still have hope. This is where Henry's message comes in so clearly. There's hope because this mom took something that could have devastated her. And you might be acquainted with this energy because you had to bury a child, or because you had to put something to rest. You might have had to delay a project or just stop something altogether because, let's be honest, the money just wasn't there. But you knew it was coming, or it's coming, right? You know what I'm saying? You might have had to put your dreams on hold because you have a child that needs way more of your attention than the normal child, and even normal. Me saying normal, that's a thing because you might have felt like you were stigmatized, or there's a stigma attached to you because of the way your child came out. Ooh, who is that? Because along with the spirit guides and the angels of healing, Henry's here as a witness. Henry's legacy, Henry's memory, Henry's mom met me just so I could tell you this story and say that they are helping you on the other side. You are never alone. They are simply in another dimension. And there is so much untapped wisdom and comfort and peace and knowledge that awaits you if you would but only trust. If you would but only trust. And some of y'all have that. You've learned that lesson. Some of us have learned that lesson the hard way because we decided, well, you know what? I have no other option but to trust. I'm sorry, my son is playing a video game. He has no idea I'm streaming. But did you hear how you heard? I didn't even hear what he said. Josh, I'm streaming. You know what's funny? That was a whole message for somebody. I don't know. Like I said, you might have to go somewhere else so that you can do what you really, really, really do. Really know what you can't do what you see. Huh, Shama. You can't do what you know you're supposed to do staying in this environment. They're helping. They're helping. This is a time to remember how far you've come. Honor that. This is a time for you, just like military service members and their families and the ones, they're survivors, because you call them survivors, right? You survived. You're still here. Okay? There's still work to do. There's still a mission. As long as I'm still talking about you, as long as I remember you, you live forever. Shame, Shandaba, Memorial Day. You see what I'm saying? Memorial Day. And so let me get to the story. So this beautiful soul, this beautiful mom says that she would breathe. She would match Henry's breaths. She would match Henry's breath. They would intentionally match one another's breath. She would match his and calm down. And calm. Y'all, you hear that chime? Oh, shamandada. She would calm down. He would calm down. Everything would be calm. And so when I was speaking with her, I said, I hear Henry's here and I hear Henry saying, match my breath, Mom. And that thing hit my belly like a starburst, and the starburst just came all up through my heart chakra, and it filled me. It lit me up in a way because it said, "Match my breath, Mom," and that was so comforting to me and so inspiring and so exhilarating because it was an exhilarating energy. So I'm speaking right now that you're going to start to feel exhilarating energy. You're going to feel like a starburst or something's going to pop inside of you. Oh, shabasita. Something's going to explode inside of you. It's courage is what it is. It's perseverance is what it's willpower is what it's freedom and liberty is what it is. It's foresighted insight is what it is. It's sight, it's vision that's going to ignite in you now, that exhilaration, because your angels and your guides, your ancestors, your family members, they're helping you. They're cheering you on. Heaven is cheering for you. Henry is here cheering for you. Match my breath, Mom. Match my breath. Match the breath of spirit. That's what Numa is. Just breath. Just breathe, baby. Breathe. You want to know where you are? Always focus in on your breath. How are you breathing? How does it sound? Is it fast? Is it rapid? Short? Then you're anxious. Is it deep and heavy? Then you're calm. Match my breath, Mom. Match my breath, Mom. Match my breath. Match my breath. Match my breath. Match my breath. Just breathe. You can go on the diet. You can change your diet. Just breathe. You can cut out the sweets and the red meats. Just breathe. You can leave the pork alone. Just breathe. Just breathe. Food allergies can be healed. Just breathe. The dietary change you're making, Iris. You can do this. Match my breath, Mom. Match my breath, Mom. We're going to call you Mom because Mom is Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is earth energy that grounds us. Call you Mom. Shanda de Bosada. Match my breath, Mom. Somebody's getting ready to call you Mom. You are about to get children that you did not birth. Somebody's coming with a family. Somebody's coming with some little girls that need you. Somebody is coming with a teenager, an 18-year-old about to embark on college, into college. And and they didn't have that mothering influence. They didn't have that mothering energy that around them. Because their father raised them. Somebody is about to take on that responsibility in a good way, because this young girl needs you. This young woman embarking on womanhood, trying to find their way through and it might have an eating disorder. You know who this is, whoever this message is for. Yeah, they do. You have suspicions about it too. They don't eat. Either they have an eating disorder or they just don't eat because they're always so. This young woman is so encumbered that there's no appetite there. Anyway, match my breath, Mom. Changing your mind. First you said you're going to leave, now you think you should stay. First you said you're going to leave, now you think you should stay. You keep changing your mind. There's instability because you're unstable. But you're going to get the courage and do the right thing, and that'll be choosing you, changing your mind. Just match my breath, Mom. A card dropped to the floor, but I can't see where it landed. I said a card dropped to the floor, but I can't see where it landed. You might not know exactly how this is going to pan out or how this is going to resolve itself, but you just got to trust. Match my breath, Mom. Just match my breath. Welcoming the new. That's a new life. That's a new start. Can y'all see these messages? Changing your mind. Welcoming the new. Dietary change. Because you're embarking on a new life. You're leaving an old life behind, an old way of being, an old mindset. You're leaving old clothes behind, old cars. You're leaving old shoes. You're leaving old things. You're leaving because this is getting old. You're leaving because you're old enough. Somebody's leaving because they're old enough. Catch my breath, Mom. Self-employment. You're embarking on your own life purpose and mission because it's part of your destiny. Your destiny has called and you answering. You're answering the call. Some of y'all are going to be answering the call. Just breathe. I shall match my breath, Mom. Just match my breath. Just breathe. For lo, I am here with you always, even until the end of the world, until the end of the cycle. Look, take the next step now and join in. We're helping you. We are here. Just match our breath. Is that the Monarch? Is that? No, that butterfly? Take the next step now. Just match my breath, Mom. You got it, guys. And the energy that is supporting all of this transition for you is this. It's about your spiritual growth. All right? Destiny. Thank you so much for your time, you guys. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Bye.